Welcome to Steph's Reviews. I'm Steph, the video guy, and here's a Parrot AR.Drone 2 for review. I've used this quite extensively, so I wanted to go over it and show you what we've got. Okay, so in the box, it comes with the unit, and here's the main body of the unit. It's got, I just peeled this back because I'm awesome, but this is the where the battery sits, and with that we've got the charger, Parrot battery charger. We've got a AR.Drone 2 battery and a printed manual, which is surprising, but printed manual. And so also here is the main body, the body attachment, which it's basically an indoor body attachment. And so it's an indoor body attachment in that if you hit walls with this, basically you're going to be bouncing off the walls, so you don't break your unit. Okay, so also I'll put that down over here. Also, it comes with an advanced body, which basically allows you to fly without the extra weight of the main body. So basically, if you're pretty certain that you're going to be flying around and you're not going to be hitting walls or trees, you'll be able to use that. Okay, I'll just put these off to the side because I'll show you a couple of other little things. Now, with this unit, like I said, I pulled this up because I wanted to try something with this camera. Here's a 1080p camera right here, and actually 720p camera, and look at the footage. It's actually pretty good for a tiny little cam like this. You know, you're not going to compare it to a digital SLR, but you know, it's pretty good. I'll bring this up here a little closer. Okay, so what I've seen some people do is they'll take this little camera, then they'll kind of cut the styrofoam. This body is made out of styrofoam, and they'll cut the styrofoam at a diagonal so that way your video camera will be mounted downwards. It'll be mounted more towards the ground as you're flying. And that's kind of what I wanted to try with it, so I pulled this up a bit. Another little tweak that I did with this is I pulled the bottom piece off. Here's some of the machinery. Here's the tiny little low-res camera that it uses to figure out where the ground is. And I think these are altitude meters, so they check barometer pressure. But this guy right here, this white guy, is something I ordered off the internet. This is for mounting a little GoPro camera. And so if I use that small body, it's light enough to be able to lift this GoPro off the ground. So I've got a little bit of footage of that. I haven't used it in a professional way yet, but basically there's a little attachment that allows you to put the GoPro on top. I really like this setup. Basically they set it up so that it would mount directly to your main control board. It also wouldn't get in the way of your camera or your barometer readings. So looking closer at this guy, it's got little control boards for each individual prop. And so the props are controlled by a main control board, and then smaller control boards that adjust the speed on it's got a geared system right here. So it's really quite accurate. I was surprised when I first bought this because I've tried some other quadcopters that weren't commercial, and they are all over the place. You know, I've driven some RC copters as well, and they're regular helicopters, and they are very difficult to maneuver. But this, however, is amazingly simple. I really love the way that it handles, and the way that you know, if you don't have a lot of wind, it's actually quite brilliant. Now I'll see how I was just downloading the AR.Drone, and it's updating to the AR.Drone, if you can see this. It's uploading updating to 2.4.1, successfully updated. And this should work on any smartphone. I believe I saw someone using an iPad. You can use a tablet, you can use a smartphone, anything that accepts a anything that accepts a regular Wi-Fi signal. The drone, when it's powered up, puts off a wireless signal, which your phone then picks up and connects. So it'll connect. All right, so it's updated. Now let's see where I put it. AR.Drone. Let's see. Okay, AR Free Flight, right there. I'm going to open up that app, and compatible with a GPS. Location services disabled. All right. Director mode. All right, so you'll notice when you start it up that it's got a bunch of screens on it. It's got piloting, AR.Drone Academy, photos, videos. The Academy I haven't used. That is actually one of their services. I believe you can compare your stats to other people's stats. Photos and videos. I haven't saved any on this device because I was using the HTC. User videos, I believe that's uploaded videos. Director mode. It won't allow me to get into the piloting until that device is turned on. So I don't know if I've got power in this. Let's just see. It sets down in here. It's got a Velcro system. There's a little area for you to put a jump drive, a flash drive. So you can put a flash drive in, and it gives you the option to save this video to that flash drive, or to save it onto your phone. Let's turn this on, and let's just plug her in, and let's see if there's power in it. No power. Yeah, it's been sitting over the winter, so... Oh, yeah, there's power. You see how it basically goes, hey, it wakes up. I'll go like that. Piloting. I'm going to go first into the settings. I'm not sure if you could see all this. Go into the Wi-Fi settings, and AR.Drone 2 shows up in the settings. So I'm going to select that. It'll obtain the IP, and it's an open address, so it'll connect. So it's connected. Now let's go back into AR.Drone, AR Free Flight. And I don't want to start this up, but I'll show you when it's connected. I'll show you how it looks. All right. So in case of emergency, press this button. Okay, yeah, my power is low. Oh, you can see the video coming off of it. It's a little crunchy. You see my hand down there? Yeah. So you put your thumbs on both of these sides. It's got a low battery alert. That's that sound that it's giving off. And so there's settings that you can get into that allows you to set how to use the unit, which I might do a review of later. Flip enabled. It does this quite neat flip if you want it to. Different speeds, the maximum tilt, all sorts of options here. Motor versions, software. It tells you everything that you need to know. It allows you to have your phone be the absolute control, as if the movement of your phone. I'm going to get out of this so that way it'll stop making that sound. Yeah, so I need to charge this battery. See, it tells you what the battery level is. There's a setting where it allows your phone to be absolute See, it works by using the gyroscopes in your phone. And so if you turn your phone like this unit will turn. If you go like that, it goes forward, that, back, forward, back, turn, turn. And so I'm just going to say that this is definitely the best drone that I've seen come on the market, especially given the fact that with the add-ons, you'll be able to, mount a GoPro to it. That's fantastic. For $300, less than $300, with the GoPro, you'll be basically, I would say under $500. You're sitting there with a really neat drone, a opportunity to get aerial footage, and yeah, I think so long as you treat it with respect and you're not constantly crashing it, it'll give you a long time of work. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to give this a 9 out of 10 for the pricing. If you were to go buy one of the professional drones, it's probably going to cost you $10,000. Then compare apples to apples, right? But this, I'm going to give it one big thumbs up. This is an amazing little device. And if you've got an opportunity, say you've given yourself a present, or if you need a tool for work, it's a nice little tool that, in the right circumstances will give you some really nice footage. Thanks a lot. Take care.